you have it more than. Do you understand? What did he do to you? Nothing. He did express his as a Grenadian. And first thing one of us say, well, you ain't born yet. I agree, but he's a Grenadian. His passport. And he didn't get it back yet. And you're running out on him. And now you're pelting bottle and thing behind him. Come on. We don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Now, there's also something else I like to do so and respond to here and say here. NDC supporters, you have already won the election. You won the election on the 22nd of June or the 23rd. So long, I don't even remember. But I know fact that you won the election. Either the 22nd or the 23rd of June 2022. That is too long for me to remember. But the fact is, you won the elections. Nobody stole the election. Everybody knows you won the election. And I trust and hope and pray that after your first year in office, you will start behaving as a party that has won an election. Do you understand me? You will start behaving as a party that has won the elections. Y'all behaving like little children, and y'all gonna do so and bombard me today. That's all right. That will do so and confirm the fact that you're behaving like children. My good brother, I must address you in all of this. Ali, ease up. Ali, let me tell you something. And you know, Ali, that there are always two sides to every story. You have never, and I don't expect you to, but I'm just pointing out to you that you have never given Sheldon Scott the light of day as it relates to that issue that is long gone. But every time you get the opportunity, Ali, you pop on Sheldon's case. There's no reason to do that. There is no reason to do that, Matura. Why? You have already won. So there's no reason to. Ali, if everybody was to start recounting the past of everybody, the world will not be a place that any one of us would want to live. If everybody was to start recounting the past of everybody, the world will not be a place that we want to live. Ali, I have my skeletons in the cupboard. You have too. I know that for a fact. Just as how I know I have mine, I know you have skeletons in your cupboard, brother. And I think it is high time you come off the Sheldon Scott case. And I'm not going to say, well, if you're in stop, I'm going to do that. No. If you don't stop, then a lot of things will start coming out. And we're going to start by Kenny Lal Singh. I have no more to say on the matter.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10. Your favorite Playway symbol or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on Island. They design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association hereby gives notice that the area meetings of the association will be held as follows. St. Andrew, Tuesday 2nd May at Granville Curing Station from 3 p.m. St. David, Wednesday 3rd May, Bellevue Cocoa Station, 3 p.m. St. Patrick, Thursday 4th May, Marley Receiving Station from 3 p.m. St. Mark, Tuesday 9th May, Victoria Receiving Station from 3 p.m. St. George, Wednesday 10th May, Beaulieu Receiving Station from 3 p.m. St. John, Thursday 11th May, Guava Processing Station, 3 p.m. Farmers are asked to make a special effort to attend the meeting in their respective parish. The general meeting of delegates will be held at the Deluxe Cinema, Granville St. Andrew, on Thursday 25th May, commencing at 9:30 a.m.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone lid cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Make money, make money, 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 make money, money.
$3,000 every week for 3 months.
What?
Yes, it's the NLA's Crazy Cash Giveaway Promotion. Every week, April 11th, June 30th, 3 lucky Daily Games customers will randomly win $1,000 each week. Imagine winning as much as $30,000 in 12 weeks.
How?
Spend $12 in a single purchase on Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway. Look for the words Cash Winner on your tickets to collect $1,000. The more you spend $12 on your favorite daily games, the more chances you have to win. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 7th, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Make money, 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 make money, money, money.
M&M Hardware Limited, St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&N Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices. Or call us 444-6757, 440-6757, Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&N Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Hungry, anyone? You heard about it, and it's finally here. Velma's Restaurant and Bar, located High Street Sateras in St. Patrick. They're open from 6 a.m. until midnight. Breakfast is available from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On the menu is roast bake, sawfish, and many, many mouth-watering items. Lunch is a close second, with items that can be grilled to your satisfaction. We have steamed fish and other seafoods too. For the health-conscious ones, we provide vegan and and vegetarian dishes. Looking for something that will hit the spot? From 5 p.m. until close, come and enjoy our burgers and fries. At Velma's, we cater and host parties. We have an on-site bakery where you can place your orders for fruitcakes and other pastries. We also have local juices. Listen to Real FM for your daily menu to place your order in advance. Call us at 419-5622. That number again, 419-5622. Velma's Restaurant and Bar. Come eat lunch with us.
Ziz's Minimart, located in Montrose St. Patrick, is where you feel all your grocery needs. Looking for a variety of items? Visit Ziz's Minimart. Spend $50 and over for a chance to win. First prize, a brand new toaster oven. Second prize, an electric kettle. Draw takes place on Mother's Day. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. On Fridays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us today, 457-1100. That number again, 457-1100. Come to Ziz's, where you shop more and spend less.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home service account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Four 4420175. The phone line is open. All right. Goodness, Bella. Good morning to you. How's everything? Are you really in Texas? Yeah. Well, I'd love to know. Yeah, just for wanting of knowledge. Wait now, let me check my phone and see if it's working. Yeah, I had to check whether it's working. $1 wanted to talk to me. Cool. No, don't do that. I'm trying to get what happened. Yeah, but somebody will call and say nothing is wrong, Andre. Everything is okay. Somebody tell me a message and say, Andre, was he off the air? No, I don't think so. Adrian Watts, good morning. How are you? Good, Adrian. I'm good. Oh, and I haven't heard. Yeah, I did hear her yesterday. Antonito, good morning. What's up? Yeah, Antonito, let me hear from you. If your phone working, next thing you do, I can call you now. But 442 Oh, really? Okay. Let me see. Hello, let me see. I'm trying to figure out something here also too, yeah? Something, why? This thing is, okay, let me see. Okay. Right. So let's do this again. Oh, I see. All right. Well, I hope. Let me see. All right. Yeah, something was going on with the broadcast day on the internet, And Anthony just tell me he listening. He ain't calling today. Okay. Good. If you ain't calling today, your business. Oh, but you need to call. Okay. Right? So let me, yeah, man. Listen, I'm trying all sorts of things here this morning, yeah? And, yeah. Let me see if I can get this thing going. I gotta see if I can get it going. I'm trying something new. And, if I get through, then thing happen. But if I ain't get through, thing just don't happen. But say what? You know, things will happen, things will not happen, things will take place, and things will not take place. All right, so I think I've gotten it again. Whoa, no, something. Oh boy, everything's starting to fall down on Chicken Licken Head, we. Everything's starting to fall down on Chicken Licken Head. This is what a Chicken Licken can. Okay, let's see who is this one. Okay, there's a caller. Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Wolf from Brooklyn.
Oh, you calling?
How are you?
You calling from Brooklyn?
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything good. Yeah.
Which?
Well, it's drive time. I'm on the way home from work. It's a beautiful day in Brooklyn after past 5 days with rain. So we have had a little break with the sun today.
Okay, that's good.
Day.
That's good to hear. So where are you driving from?
Coming from Manhattan, I'm heading to Brooklyn. Yeah.
Okay.
So so I'm enjoying the beautiful day. Plus, I'm tuning in. So concerning the incident that might took place between Sheldon and individual, I would say that, you know, there are certain individuals. Let me reference what happened in Rwanda. It was journalists who fanned the flames of hatred, and when you have irresponsible journalism, you know, and people like during the carnival last year, the year prior, during the COVID, they were asking people to break the law and go and play Juve. You know, irresponsible behavior. When there were riots, demonstration in gun battle, people were encouraging people to throw rocks at this antisocial behavior. Eventually, will become the norm.
So are you hold on? Let me ask you a question here. Are you saying that Sheldon is guilty of that? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Sheldon.
Okay.
A certain individuals.
Okay.
Certain individuals in the media who promoted that while they were in opposition. To be most specific, they would encourage antisocial behavior, like people who, when they told people to go out there and play Juve, play mass, and they were breaking the law, violating rules and regulations in place. When they encouraged people to, and I recall there was an incident with the Coast Guard, and there was a demonstration done at the over at the Botanic Garden, at the I believe the Botanic Garden, and people was throwing bottles at the police officers, and people was on Facebook promoting that and laughing like it was funny. Eventually, the chicken would come home to roost, because back in the 60s and 70s, there were political parties like I'll use in Jamaica, and whenever they in power, either or, they would encourage certain behaviors with the guns and this and antisocial behavior. And eventually now this has spiraled into a monster, which Jamaica has one of the highest crime rates. But because of people in politics and on the news media promoting this, And as I said, another example is what happened in Rwanda, where journalists was promoting one side and encouraging people to do certain things when they're in opposition, thinking it was cool. And so people have to be more responsible because it's not funny, as you said. It's a serious matter, and as far as I'm concerned, the acting prime minister at the time should have went out and addressed this issue. But this could spiral out of control because now, if someone say, "Okay, this happened to Sheldon," now there are journalists who support the NDC, so someone could now say, "Okay, if this could happen to Sheldon, this I could, seek revenge," or and generally speaking, I don't know if they assume that Sheldon is a single dad by himself, isolated in Grenada, but it's not true. Sheldon has a very powerful family in the States and abroad, and is listening and watching. So they better be careful. That's all I have to say.
Okay, I hear you. Have a safe drive home now.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Take care. Good morning, Mr. Watts. Nice to know you were in St. Patrick. Not in St. Patrick's, in the north yesterday. Okay. You didn't pass by, no? Okay. That is interesting. But, friends are friends. Anito, you saying good morning to Mr. Watts? Okay. I ain't saying good morning to him. You know that, yeah?
Without fear, greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I had to kill the stream and come back with it again.
You got to be careful.
So those of you who lost the YouTube stream, we had to do something. Come back to it again. All right. So yeah, we've got a caller. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Andrew. How are you? I'm good.
I don't know why you don't like to ask people a question when they ask you a question. You don't want to answer the question. I'm just
Because you beat me today. Oh, Lord. You coming along in Mayday?
No.
Celebration?
I was not invited. I try not to go where I'm not invited.
Oh, but you're a hard-working man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but I wasn't invited.
And the Media Workers Association, you're not part of that?
The Media Workers Association?
No, I mean, not Media Workers Association. I mean, they do have a union.
Who?
Media Workers don't have a union?
No.
Oh.
It's interesting that you say that, eh?
Well, I thought they did.
No. As far as I'm concerned, no. But the manner in which the Media Workers Association operate, they operate as a trade union. Eh?
Well,
they operate, although they're not, but they operate as a trade union. It's a funny kind of thing, but anyway.
Well, I would have.
No, I am not a member of the Media Workers Association simply because of how they operate. You see, because if I applied to be a member ages ago and was accepted. That was when it was just formed. I was working at GBN at that time. So I paid my $30 and was a member of the Media Workers Association. And I never really followed it up. But when I came to own Real FM, I realized that it was an exercise in futility to be a member of the Media Workers Association because at Real FM, and I am the president at that, and if that worker becomes the, then you understand what could happen. Yeah. So based on that, I've said to the workers, it is your choice whether or not you want to be a part of. It is your choice. But I choose not to be a part of the Media Workers Association.
Okay.
That's my choice.
But from where I'm at, I'm sure I'm hearing the DJs. I think they're marching from Grenville to. So I hear the music start tuning up already. I would have wanted to. I thought about going down on Canal to look at them, but I have no interest at the moment.
Did you get an idea of where they started?
I think it's from Gren. I was just speaking to a friend, and they were saying that it's from Grenville to Progress Park, and then they disposed to the different place maybe to eat and to continue the celebrations. That's from what I understand. But I'm not. I think it's from Grenville to Progress Park, I think.
Grenville to Progress Park and then disperse.
Yes.
That will be after the
I think some going in Copen, some going in SAS. I don't want to give information that I'm not sure about. So.
Well, Moonlight City got some.
Sorry?
Moonlight City must have some. If they ain't good Moonlight City or something wrong. Moonlight City must have some. Some will go Copen.
Yeah, so I think some. I'm not sure if the teachers go to SAS and various different places. You know, so it'd be interesting if their placards would be about kids again this year, or if they have if it would be strictly positive stuff in regards to their new government. If there'll be any negative placards regarding this government or whatever, you know, they do it already. So it'd be rather interesting to see. But it is what it is. So you and then they have Fair and Crucial. So St. Andrews full of activities.
St. Andrews live today.
It seems so. It seems so, Andre.
So, what's the latest on the political end in St. Andrew?
What is happening on the political end?
In St. Andrew?
For sure, I can tell you, I am not seeing anything happening politically in terms of work and stuff. So I'm not seeing it. Any activities or so. In regard to jobs and stuff. So I don't know. What I can tell you is that they're not seeing a minister in Southwest.
Southwest. So hold on. Don't tell me. Southwest will be Mr. Andrews?
Yes.
Why they not see him?
I don't know. What on the ground that he's always out of island, out of state.
No, but he wasn't out of state recently. He was here. He was the acting prime minister for a couple of days while Prime Minister Mitchell was in Dubai.
I mean like generally. That's an excuse, I guess, because before, you probably would have seen little activities in the communities, like a little drain being built, slipper drain, box drain, or concrete roads being built, or you might see a little activity where something is happening. You're not seeing that. At least from my end, I'm not seeing that. You're not seeing no activity, nothing. In regards to the young people, they're still, I don't know.
You are a mother. You are a mother that has children in school, right? Correct? How is it for you? How do you compare yourself 1 year ago to 1 year later? How do you compare? What can you say?
Well, in terms of operations, it's like 1 year ago to now, the cost of living was not as high 1 year ago to now. Cost of living is just, so you have to be able to budget yourself accordingly. The bills are just high, the bills and stuff. And what I'm seeing now is the schools are asking for more than 1 year ago. Because apparently they're not providing the schools with supplies as they should. So they're asking for more. Schools are actually having fundraisers, and actually they're just asking for a lot more from parents. And then the government would have taken away the fees. So there's no registration fee. And that is putting a burden on the schools. I mean, while it is good for us as parents, we don't have to pay a registration fee, but maybe if you would have left it, then, it would assist the schools, but you took it out and then you're not assisting the schools. The schools, one of the schools that my daughter goes to, the government hasn't dropped any supplies there. And the former administration, every term, they would have dropped off, the supplies, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and so forth. So, without the fees, there's more pressure on us as parents, because if the government has taken out the fees and they would be providing the schools with all that they need, then the pressure wouldn't be on the parents as much. But they take out the fees, and you're not providing the schools with the supplies that they need. So you have schools asking parents to bring a roll of toilet paper. Each child bring a roll of toilet paper. I mean, come.
What do you mean each child bring a roll of toilet paper? That is where it gets to now?
Yes.
That is what it has gotten to?
Yes, because the coffers in the school, if you don't raise funds, you don't have money. And then without the fees, you don't have money. So you have to raise funds, and then sometimes when you raise the funds, you can't really use the funds to buy supplies like that. There are things in the school that needs to be fixed. You understand? Things have to be bought. Repairs have to be made, and sometimes it's out of the school's pocket.
No, this is crazy.
It is, because I would have actually told one of the teachers that that's the reason why I volunteer so much in school, so that we could, when we raise the funds, it's to assist the schools with the school providing the supplies that they need. You understand? Because right now a roll of toilet paper is $3, and you have tax on chicken, and I'm not on chicken, on sugar. So, it is a pressure on parents, because, the school needs the supplies, the government is not providing it, and then you take out the school fees. Better you had left the school fees, let the school collect the money, and because you as government cannot provide all the supplies for the schools, and then the pressure comes back on the parent.
So do you see chances of this getting better soon time, or you think no?
Well, I would always say it, to be very honest. This administration is not showing any form of empathy towards a lot of things. I don't know if you all are not seeing it, but I am seeing it. They're showing no empathy towards nothing. Not towards it. I can't, no. I'm not seeing it getting it. If it had to get better within a year, you'd have seen, look at now, you're heading to a year, you'd see some sort of change. You'd see some sort of a change towards it getting better. So if after a year it hasn't gotten better, do you think it'd get better after a year?
Well,
the PM is a man that shows no emotions. He doesn't care. You ever hear him come and give a public speech or a national address showing the Grenadian, telling the Grenadian people to be patient, to have some form of patience, they are working something out, because at the end of the day, cost of living is going up, the gas price is going up. These are the things that, I mean, in an event like this and the grenade, but you see, a lot of us keeping quiet. A lot of people are just quiet and taking it. You know, it's like they're in an abusive relationship and they don't want to go and say nothing because they fear. They have some sort of fear. If you don't speak out, then how would they know that? I mean, would they know that what's going on the ground? That people are actually crying and there's nothing happening for them. You have to speak out. One year of celebrations, I would like to see what they're really celebrating, and then you see they have candlelight vigil again.
What?
Candlelight vigil for what?
When they have that?
I will send you the list of activities.
Well, please do. Candlelight vigil again?
Yes.
Wait now, they're taking this thing as a joke then?
It looks so.
Well,
It's candlelight vigil.
it's a dog show.
You know, so when you have these things, when you see, well, apparently when the bingo came out, people were saying that, you know, is that what you're going to be celebrating, the bingo? And then as you see somebody or some persons put out the list of activities, which you would have thought they would put out first and then put out the bingo. And then part of that celebration is candlelight vigil. I think they're having a candlelight vigil, something. I'll see. I'm gonna verify it. Let me just leave it there.
Well, why don't I could read it? You could, if you send it for me,
I'll send it for you. But these are the candlelight vigil for what? What have you done while you're in office for the people that really need the help? What have you done? Really? People need to sit down and just put two and two together and figure out whether there should be a 1 year. Spending money and big celebrations and big bingos, and at the end of the day, you know, there's so much things that needs to be done, and you know, you're not seeing a little slippers drain here. You put the money in the hands of the man who need it. You're not seeing a box drain. You're not seeing a concrete road being built. You're not seeing nothing, no new nothing.
You know, it's interesting, yeah? And I've looked at the whole aspect of the bingo. And when people do bingos, it's just barely a means of profit making, and I do not see it as any entertainment for anybody. If you ever dance, when a person comes on a dance, they could go and say, girl, what a nice time at the dance last night. I didn't see Jack for a long time. I see Jack and me and Jack dance. I put my husband in a corner. They say, stand up and watch me, and how Jack does. All those sort of stories will come from a party. If you have an ice cream sale, at least somebody might say, girl, ice cream nice. That ice cream don't taste good, that milk runs.
Everybody could buy ice cream and suck it and enjoy it, eh?
Yeah, but I am still, people do their bingos, and hey, by all means, do your bingos.
Yes.
However,
but then how many persons would benefit from it?
That's the point I'm making, and as a political party, you want a situation where everybody benefits.
Exactly.
That's what you want. You don't want it some benefit this time and some.
But it wouldn't be to anybody's benefit, really. It would be to their benefit. It would be to their benefit because they'll be making all the profit and then still leave you without $60 or leave you without $100. And you go back home now wondering, well, what's for tomorrow? Because, a lot of the supporters are not working. They haven't gotten a fortnight in the road. They're not getting a little contract to do a drain or so. And then you have the youths. Are they employing young people on the Imani program? You know, what are they doing for the young people in terms of providing jobs? So when you take your money and you go and give them, they put that in their money. That's the party's money. Not government money.
Yeah. So
you know it's a lot of things. I don't see what they want. They're celebrating 1 year of putting money in their pockets, increasing their pay. You know, getting millions from one government entity, traveling without coming back with anything. And there's so many things that they could celebrate from the upper echelon. But what about the persons on the ground? What are they putting on their jersey? Or what are they coming to your candlelight vigil or rally or church service to celebrate? What are they coming to celebrate?
I guess it's one of those times. But please send me the information so I can have
I'm going to go look for it now and send it
Well,
to you.
you better.
All right.
All right. How are the children?
They're all well. They're all good.
They're all good. All right. How's mom?
She's good. I'm not sure if she's listening this morning. She's listening, but most likely she is.
Oh, okay. Take care of yourself, my dear.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. You gotta be careful. Hello? Oh, I thought I had another caller. 4420175. Oh boy. It's 8:44. Translate 16 minutes before the hour. And who is going to be my next caller? Ba-da-da-da. All right, so maybe today is not the day for calls, eh? Andre, behave yourself and relax yourself and stay in your little corner. I spoke this morning about the Prime Minister and his behavior in relation to the CBI and his dealings. And we agree. And I know we agree. You don't even have to tell me that. But I know that we agree that what he has done is wrong. Or what he continues to do is wrong. He will correct it. I'm of the belief that he has to correct it. But the other thing I want to touch on in relation to the Prime Minister, sir, is we are a nation who have grown accustomed to hearing from our leaders. And sir, nobody's hearing from you. Outside of speeches that you would have made Christmas and New Year's, we are in month, let me check, I ain't too good at checking, but let me check. January, February, March, April, May. We are in the 5th month of the year. I hope that you're planning something for at least half year. And half year is a good thing for you because that's your celebration. But something that seeks to embrace the nation and not necessarily embrace your party. Sir, I know. You ain't really cutting it, sir. Something wrong, sir. Honestly, sir, something wrong. Keith Sylvan, good morning. Yvonne, good morning to you. Pat, Kip, James, how are you doing this morning? Bay Sky, trust that every one of you doing F-I-N-E.
Corruption that's going on. Staying alive, trying to survive. That is how it is today. So as you go along your way, you got to be careful.
Good morning. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day. Yeah. Well, did I hear? No. What's this thing making kind of jumpy with me this morning inside of here now? But anyway, sir. Come back to you, sir. So there's so many things taking place. I don't believe that your people telling you half of what is taking place in this country, sir. Sir. Sir, I wonder if you're hearing anything about that loan and them, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, hold on a while, I have a phone call. Morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother. And today is May Day and it's also the memorial of St. Joseph the Worker based upon the Catholic Church. But I want to comment on your statement you made a few moments ago, that we are people that are accustomed hearing for political leaders. And I think this is one of the biggest fallout from the National Democratic Congress victory. And it is not very good, because in the past, as you go back in the past, in the 70s, when terrestrial radio, that's how you call it, and social media did not dominate, and then we had the revolution, and other leaders was tentative to interact with the press on a regular basis. And then we had the liberalization of the telecommunications sector and a lot of radio stations. And the politicians then was making a genuine effort not to be afraid of interacting with journalists. After every cabinet session, there was a press conference. The Prime Minister started periodically engaging some aspects of the press. And other ministers, particularly the COVID-19 again, was very regular. And you too on radio station have been calling up ministers, Mr. Boson and others, without even notice. And my sister from St. Mark's, calling them on radio without notice. So this was a good template, a good plateau, a good place where we were in Grenada, in politicians interacting with the press. So now it's disheartening, and it's the biggest fallout for me when the politicians are hiding from the press. But more, it is practically the policy of the government to hide. And we have difficulties with that in light of all that is going on. And I believe the individuals who are on radio, the personalities on radio, on social media, should continue to encourage the politicians. Interfacing, interacting, exchanging information with the people you claim you want to represent is a good thing. So you must encourage them to come back. I know that most of them kind of new to frontline politics per se, and they are reluctant and hesitant, but it is in their interest. They could avoid a lot of rumors and speculation running wild. And you can't stop people now that you have social media. You don't want a man on a radio, you open a podcast, or whatever the terminology is. So it'd be better for the government to start to interact with the public. You know, I think this is one of the biggest challenge the NDC have, or they putting pressure on themselves. I don't know why they choose to put so much pressure on themselves. We have had the greatest level of tolerance from Dr. Kit Mitchell and the NNP, Peter David, Emlyn Pierre, the sister from Carriacou, Miss Modeste, the greatest level of tolerance, Mr. Steele, to the media. They had shown a lot of humility and lack of aggressiveness when they deal with the media. So this is a template, this is a standard that's been set in Grenada. So the National Democratic Congress have to prepare to follow that standard. It is not in Grenada's democratic interest to back down from the level of interaction that we have had, our politicians have had with the press. And I think every radio personality must encourage them to continue to do this thing.
I know that you have experienced the union, and I'd like you to comment on statements made by members of the hierarchy in the union to the event that the government was able to paraphrase, the government is having a good time now with the unions, so the May Day celebration is expected to be something that is nice and smooth. How do you respond to that?
I think the union is right. The government is having a very good time with the union. Historically, the National Democratic Congress have always had a relatively good time with unions. Unions have not been very combative with the NDC. One has to understand that the hierarchy of the NDC, historically and traditionally, has always been a people who believe that they are the top echelons of smartest people. And the public service always tend to believe that we are the cream of the crop. So generally the unions has not been that combative when they're dealing with government. If you notice the MIWU, you hardly could hear about these people again. They practically come in non-existent. That is the unions that over the years represent the estate workers, the workers in River and Twine, etc., and tend to be more combative with the NDC. So bearing in mind that the government paid their pension, and they paid the teachers the money that they work for, the government will always be a little softer with these people, and they will be less combative. My real issue with the union is the lack of proactive. We have high unemployment in our country, and unions ought to be concerned about that. And not only taking on government, but coming up with suggestions how we address the problem. Mm-hmm. My issue with the union is the Imani program. You have a program that takes in over 3,000 people one time and give them a second chance. And I have said it's the best program introduced in the last 100 years. And I don't think anybody could challenge it. Maya and Michael Baptiste had extensive discussion on that. He didn't believe it's the best program, but he agrees it's the best program for young people. So now that the government seems to want to get rid of this program, the union's position is correct. The union have to understand that in this era, particularly after the war in Ukraine, it is more important now that we control the energy, which is perhaps the electricity company and water in our country. Mm-hmm. If we don't, we're in serious trouble. The union have to understand that if we sell out our assets, we will have nothing more to sell, and workers will be the worst for it. And I don't see they don't see that. I don't think they're that visionary. They don't see that. So they will be very satisfied with the government now and prepared to stay quiet and get the government applied. I don't think the union is looking 10 years down the road. I have always wondered and challenged some of the union leaders, why don't you invest in a radio station? You know, the union is not proactive at all. And when you have high unemployment, most of the unions are affected because the main source of income are the basic money that workers pay. But it still though seems to be bad. That's sad. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your call, bro.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
And it's good to see you keeping the oil running, particularly on May Day, when perhaps most people are getting involved in the function and the parties and etc. It is good. And I heard you this morning speaking about like we can't have an activity without violence.
Yeah.
And I believe the police have to do more. Mm-hmm. The police tend to want to do what is physical, but the police have to start to play the psychological game. Those people who organize the function periodically in the music, if every hour they must stop the music. I don't know how you call it, if it's a jingle or pre-program advertisement, asking people to behave themselves, asking people to be moderate in the consumption of alcohol, asking people not to throw garbage on the floor and use the garbage bags. And the police should insist that this should be periodical. And when a party goes on to the wee hours of morning, you're on a high. So the amount of decibels must change, and the police must insist, or not insist, but discuss with the organizers. I don't know how to put this one. The lyrics in the music must be changed. So if you were singing wine and mash up place and juke and break up and how you want it real hard earlier, later on the music must be more loving, more romantic. So people could still dance and have fun, but you tone down the people. When you raise up these young men and women with so much energy, constant, without cooling them down, they go fight in the morning. Particularly somebody rush a woman. You know when a group of dogs, one dog mating and 35 dogs go behind this one dog. There's only 2 that man might be able to mate. But what happened to the others? They kill sheep. They kill cow. The mentality.
Now when they going back home, anything dead.
Yeah, man, they killing sheep, they killing cow, because they're hungry too.
Mm-hmm.
So the police must not only use physical presence, but you have to be wiser and study the music. If you notice, there are a number of places we have parties in Grenada. The elderly people attend. There is no fight. And there are some places where you have SSU and there is fight. The issue is the music. If you go on a boat and you say go left, go right, the boat go capsize. So I think we have to start to show people we're bright. We have to use our brain to solve problems.
What? I have something to tell you. You want to hear?
Yeah.
You have a lady that say, I must love Mr. Pierre. After, but I ain't telling you who lady that say that, boy.
Well, I always say to them, love is a practical thing.
Yeah.
When we see our young brothers, and I have 2 of them in front of me listening, they must be ready with. Or when we see our on the road, we have to treat them as we own children. I just say a parent is anybody over 18 years that could influence a child.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have that attitude. Otherwise, the same children we spoil, they go married with daughters and with sons. Yes, thank you.
Take care, sir, man. Yeah. Good. A minute after the hour of 9 o'clock, that's our time. So, friends, it's time for me to go, you know. Time for me to go. Time for me to say goodbye. God bless you. Take care of yourself. I'll catch you again. And that, of course, will be on Thursday morning. It was a quiet one. There's somebody else? Hello? Oh, I thought there was. It was a quiet one. Not a lot of... No, not... What, only 2 calls? And my good friend Antonito didn't even call me. Uh-huh. All right. So, okay. Boy. I'm just looking at things here. I'm just laughing. But sometimes, you know, we speak too quick. Sometimes we just learn to just hold it down, cool it down, and wait and adopt the wait and see attitude. But it's time for me to go. Time for me to say goodbye. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Catch you again. And that will be, as I said, on Thursday morning, God's will. Bye-bye. Love you. I'm out of here.
Where you walk,